Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Dark Hatred who wanted the Varguil in Sinanju Stein colors. This is the level 2 Varguil. The 700 one is the only one I've got, which is, man, I kind of wished I had the 650 at times, because it's still easier to get a 650Q, in my opinion, than it is a 700. I've gotten a little bit better with the butterfly edge. I think I mentioned in a recent video I've managed to get it to circle the ship in the Space Fortress Interior's docking bay, just to without touching it or the walls. So it's very steerable. It's just I'm having to get used to how to steer it. And I was really hoping that this was a GPO2 MLRS, but it is the beam bazooka, so I'm type neutral with it at least. So that's not a bad thing. And let's see, that is the O, which I have a disadvantage against, and is actually, pretty strong. So I swear I hit it, but I didn't see any damage registered. So throwing in funnels right now for the most part, so I don't hit my allies with anything that'll stun. But if it decides to come after me, which it is doing, well, no, it's coming after the person next to me. Now it changed directions. And got it with one of the knives. And tagged it in the back, and that's enough to get an assist. So, alright, moving on to the next target. I was able to stop that Dagdoll, which is a great thing for me to be fighting if I can do it. I got it in 2 hits, and I didn't knock over either of my allies, even though I did stun one, so I'd call that a pretty good attack. Using my lock-on funnels to put some damage in that, moving the grenade launcher to follow up. That is a Tristan, which just dodge rolled right past me. It does, I believe, have double dodge roll, so it does, or could, I should say, still have boost, so got to be careful with my melee a little bit. Trying to lock onto it with funnels, because it's just, well, it's circling me and trying to get a good angle on me, and I think it did. I think it used its club to target me while it was dropping off the ledge. Good strategy. There are bombs at both bases. I think the one at the enemy base is probably going to go off. Tristan is done. And somebody is taking a tank somewhere, and I am unsure why. Also, they took B, but it looks like our team is getting it back. So, there's two... No, I think there's one of their mobile suits and one of ours. I think we have 2 similarly colored BOs, one on each team. So, yeah, that's kind of a thing. But that is a Dagdoll, so I am, again, I've got type advantage on it, and unfortunately I tagged the O on that. Luckily it had just downswung the Dagdoll, so I did not really inconvenience it too terribly much. Let's see, I've got follow funnels, which you can use while boosting, so try and get some damage in there. And also trying to curve the butterfly edge around the base, which was not successful, sadly. But speaking of successful, though, we were able to bomb the base. They were not able to bomb our base, so yeah, that's success. Tackle kill on the Dagdoll, and now the Tristan is back, which is, hitting me a little bit. Also the Sazabi. Sazabi is probably, as a raid, the most dangerous thing in 700, in my opinion. It really is... well, it's made to lock things down and go toe-to-toe with them, and has good range damage and great melee reach, so yeah, it's nasty. But right now, I think our biggest problem, as much as we have any problems with this tremendous lead we've got at the moment, is that we are spread out. If they decide to focus down one team and then the other, they can catch up a fair bit at 700. This is not... it looks like a lot of points, but it's really kind of not, given, not as big a difference as it otherwise would be at 700 plus per kill. I mean, assuming you can get, up to 3 assists per, you can get well over 1,000 points if everybody, shares. So, and managed to get close, and didn't get my melee swing off, I think, because I got shot in the back, and then, yeah, like I said, the reach on the Sazabi is just brutal. And, yeah, took some more shots to the leg, but I decided it's time to ignore the Sazabi and go for this Dagdoll, because even if the Sazabi decides to stun me, which it did, I can still get a lot of damage off on that before it gets close. And the new Gundam is intercepting the Sazabi while I lock funnels onto the Dag, so that's not bad news. Yeah, we're working fairly well together, I would say. Enemy team is catching up some, and I have 73 health, so I am going to die. But yeah, you know, we're doing pretty well. They're within 4,000 points of us now, so yeah, they are catching up. If they try that base bomb again and it works, they will probably be caught up with us. But with 3 minutes left, we do still have a lead, and it's going fairly well. So, yep, we're throwing support fire out. Looks like the enemy team is relatively well grouped. Looks like there's 3 of them near their base. We're doing a pretty good job of staying together too, though, which, given that we made time for a base bomb in the middle of all that, it's kind of impressive, actually. And, let's see, there is the O again, so... And I ignored that Tristan, I'm not sure why. I guess I thought the new Gundam had it handled, or I just didn't notice it. Either one is possible. But, yeah, it is obviously a bigger threat to me than a couple other things here. I was trying to go for the Dagdoll, but it is done, so... I'll go for the GPO2, which, you know, we're the same type, so it will be better than fighting a general. And steering, got it. Stopped it, unfortunately, right after it knocked down one of my allies. And my charged shot took the Sosby, so, you know, easily distracted by shiny objects, so I went after the Sosby a little bit. I think my thought was that since other people were fighting the GPO2 and the Sosby had its hands free, once it noticed me, I better engage. I think that was what I was thinking, as much as I was thinking. Locked on the Dagdoll, got a grenade ready, grenaded both the Dagdoll and the O. That's unusual to make good use of splash damage on a grenade. I think that's one of the reasons I kept this. Dagdoll tackled me, the O knocked me down, and probably can kill me with one... Nope, didn't quite land with one combo. I have lost about that much health from one DO combo in the past, though, with the Varguil. 700 points for the Dagdoll, and now we've got, I think the GPO2 is the only thing left here. It got stunned, it got killed. No, there's one more thing, probably Sosby? Nope, Tristan. Okay. Which means Sosby will probably come up behind me when I'm not paying attention. But, yeah, this one's a little bit more runaway than what we usually, what I usually air, but just that grenade landing, and I think I did pretty well, frankly, so I just kind of wanted to keep it. So, 30-some seconds left, we have a 10,000 point lead, which even at 700 is pretty solid, so... Yep, Sosby's down, I'm using ranged attacks so I don't knock over my allies, and I'm not sure why I decided to jump up there and lock my funnels on the O when I probably should have gone for the Dagdoll that spawned right behind it. But, oh well. I don't always make the best choices, and at least I saved the bad choices for the end of the round, in a round where we had a, like, 8,000 point lead. Now down to a 6,000 point lead. So, yeah, decent round. And let's take a look at the final stats, because, yeah, I seem to recall I did fairly well with this, and it sure looks that way, so let's take a look. Yeah, 5,000 out of our 21,000 points are mine. 1,000 points of that were assists. And the final count, 5 and 3, 107,000 damage. So yeah, I didn't do too badly. That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So, I think this will go up before Saturday, so just in case it does, to let you know, not going to be any G-Generation this week, because I've just got some stuff to do around the house again, so... Yeah, hopefully that will be back next week, and like I said, eventually I'll figure out how to budget my time, but right now, not happening.